All right, guys, I got a question for you. Was it obvious that Wonder Woman was going to be in the Flashpoint movie? And the reason why I ask you this, because, well, if you've been following me on Twitter, and if you've been following somebody else on Twitter, the man who unveiled this rumor to us that Wonder Woman, or, I mean, see, that's the thing, that's the problem I had, rumor, that Wonder Woman was going to be part of the Flashpoint movie that's supposed to be out in 2020. Now, I ask you this, was it obvious or was it not? Because now, said person, Marky Mark, is now going on the defense, because a lot of people are like, hey, that's not really news, we kind of saw that coming, and if you read the graphic novel, blah, 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 blah. And then, I was going like, well, was it obvious or was it not? Yes, it was. A little bit. Yeah. Now, I was going to shoot like a normal video. I actually did, but I was like, nah, because I started shooting like one in my normal in the studio, the studio part, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to do a video like this because, Mark Hughes, he blocked me a while back because he's an interesting dude. He really is. We had a little debate about something. He didn't want to hear my side of it, so he blocked me. So I can't see his tweets anymore, but apparently, he was going on the defense, basically saying that how is it that fans and even other writers, because Mr. Scoopy Pants also called him out a little bit. Ouch. Ooh, the battle of those guys. Those guys. So we went on the defense, and one of his defenses being that, well, I mean, I see his side on certain things. Like, anytime we get a confirmation or something about a character being in a movie, that's always great. Yes, I understand that. Totally understand that. But his defense, too, was he was talking about how the CW Flash did a Flashpoint version, and it didn't have any of the characters. And I'm going, no shit, Mark, yes. Because there is no Batman, there is no Cyborg, no Wonder Woman, no Aquaman. There's none of that in there. They have Arrow and Supergirl, and then, Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, they don't have all the people. So they had to do a different version, obviously. But see, the question I would have to ask him, because, he says that, like, yeah, sometimes, and I get that. We're not going to get a straight-up adaptation of Flashpoint. I know anytime that something's adapted to a movie, there's things that are going to get removed. I understand that. But I have to ask you this. You're telling me that the DCEU, the current DCEU, is going to change the Flashpoint story, and I'm talking about the current DCEU, ran by Jeff Johns, who wrote the Flashpoint story. Ugh. That's where I go, yeah, no. And then, like I said, it's not going to be an exact replica, but you have the writer of Flashpoint now running the DCEU, the films, and they're going to do a Flashpoint movie. You better believe there's going to be a lot of good stuff, and some people are coming to his defense, which is totally fine. Like, I'm not trying to shit on the guy. I mean, the guy defends the DCEU, and, he does a good job. I mean, he's a little bit of an interesting character, and he doesn't like to debate, and he's kind of a pussy like that. I'll give it, yeah, a little bit. But I'm just saying, when it comes to adapting, yeah, I don't think Jeff Johns is going to be like, oh, no, we could just have just be about the Flash. It can't be about the Flash. It's so pivotal. And I actually just shot a video about the whole Flashpoint thing and my concerns about it and what could be, in it and stuff. So I'm not going to reveal too much stuff. But yes, you can't tell me that the guy who is running the DC films, the DCEU, is going to change his story that he wrote drastically. Yes, there's going to be subtle ones, and somebody was saying like, oh yeah, I just watched the Flashpoint Paradox animated movie. There's a lot in there, and I'm like, yeah, how long is that movie? Hour and a half? Well, guess what? You add another hour, maybe even double the time, you could fit a lot of shit in an actual movie. It could be by far one of the greatest fucking superhero movies made. You get a right director in there, and you get a good damn script that follows the story pretty damn well, which I think there would be because Jeff Johns is overlooking everything, and he wrote the damn story. That's what I just can't get past. That's where you got to just use. He had to have seen this coming, and if he didn't see that coming, yeah, because there's a little bit of narcissism in there. Like, ooh, look at that. I'm just going to drop this freaking bomb on the whole community right here, and everybody's going to praise me and lift me up on their shoulders and stuff like that. Like, no. You should have saw this coming. You really should have. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so yeah, I don't think we're gonna Flashpoint, Batman. We're gonna get all the guys in there. Okay, Cyborg, Aquaman. They're all gonna be in there. It is pretty obvious, but I will say yes, it's awesome also to get confirmation. So I'm trying to be partial, but I'm actually more on the side that yes, it was pretty damn obvious. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. Talk to you later.